And there we go, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. Had a bit of an issue for some reason. It just shut itself down. It might be changing something as well, so give me a second, guys. Oh, why does this have to do this to me now? And we are... Go, go, go! Still managing to keep his position here. Danger getting a good drive off. He is going to be challenging Polehouse into turn one. Let's see if he can... Oh, that's ever so unfortunate. There was a bit of an incident that stopped Polehouse turning through the chicane, so that's also pushed Danger a bit wide. However, neither of them really lose positions, so they have both ended up quite well here. Ish back up into fourth after dropping down momentarily. There was a bit of contact there with him and Wilt. That's allowed Pyro to get up into fourth. Ish dropped down into fifth. He's having a bit of issues here with Boomer, who is now up into fifth place. And is he going to keep it? He is, for now at least. Ish is literally crawling all over him. He's going to try and go up the inside towards... And there was a wing that just went flying. That was off Leon, I believe. Ish dropping out and sitting behind Boomer, going through this part, deciding not to try and take the... or make the overtake stick through that chicane, because that is not a great place to do it. Showing Boomer that he is there and waiting to pounce on any opportunity that Boomer gives him. Still going faster than the 124 first lap. Danger into the pits already. He's really not having a good time here. Polehouse staying in second. Pyro up to third. Boomer fourth. Ish fifth. Alu up into fifth. Him and O'Leary have a bit of... Yep, no, that's cool. Stella back up to 8th now after his little mishap early on. But we got Danger, Will, Trucker, Mike and Leon, all of them in the pits. And Polehouse taking a bit of a leap over the curb there. So Trucker's all the way down in 15th, probably due to a bit of that contact with Leon early on. Obviously we missed it, so not quite sure what's going to happen there. Stell's getting a nice gap now. He's like 4 seconds ahead of Polehouse. Pyro is a second and a half. Alu overtaking Boomer there. Stell's setting the fastest lap on a 122.4, literally 2 seconds quicker than the last lap. DRS is now enabled, so it won't be on this straight, but it'll be on the next one. But Alu Palu now within a second of Ish, so he's going to be having DRS going through the next part of the DRS detection zone. That's after the double right-hander. Pint Sized is now up into 10th, he's into the points. And here comes DRSO, and the DRS is wide open here on Alu Palu. He's going to be closing in rather rapidly and towards the next corner, but he's not going to be close enough to be able to get the pass done. So he's going to have to wait until the next part. Oh my lord! And he loses it. Coming out of Ascari. Such a nasty place as well. So easy to lose it there. Unfortunate Ali Palu. I feel really sorry for you, dude. Let's just put a dent, small dent in your title hopes, but we'll see how it finishes for you. Boomer's got Stebber crawling all over the back of him. Stebber pulls out. And just the speed difference alone in that Red Bull is something else again. He's getting the move done before the corner and pulling away just as quick as he overtook him. So, unfortunate for Boomer. However, Boomer is still in the points. He's still 6th place. Major's the next one to catch him, but Major is in the... Sauber? Sauber. Oh, and someone's just lost it behind Boomer. That was a Ferrari of someone. So Boomer's within DRS range of Stebber here, so obviously he's going to stay a little bit closer for a little bit longer. Now obviously Boomer being in the Williams, not the greatest car on the track for pretty much anything. However, Stebber is catching Ish like a cat chasing after a rat. Excuse the terminology there. That's just the first thing I thought of. A cat chasing cheese. Don't know why I said that, because... Okay. But yeah. And Stebber having a look. And getting it done, being very nice on the overtake from the pair of them there. None of them closing each other off or causing any issues. Ish down into 5th now, unfortunately. Polehouse is in 2nd. So, using this information, as it stands, obviously Ish will still be out front, I think, because of Alupalu, unfortunately, having retired. So he is in 5th, he is in 2nd, and he is not finishing. So if it stays the way it is, obviously, Ish has 288 points, but Polehouse has 274 with 2 races left to go, so he's only 14 points behind, if it finishes the way it does now. Obviously, we're only lap 6 into 13. And it looks like Steb's diving into the pits, so that's allowed Ish to get up into 4th. Obviously, they're all going to have to pit. So that's 16 points difference now. So Steb is going to come out in 9th by the looks of things. So he's still ahead of Danger. Danger trying to get the toe off him. And Leon is also out as well. What happened, Leon? Where have you lost it, my friend? First chicane. Point Size has another penalty. I think that's his 2nd. It is. He's now up to 6 points. So Point Size within a 2nd here of Major and catching rather rapidly. Obviously he's going to get DRS into the next section. I love this view from the helicopter. Point Size getting a nice drive out the final corner there. Boomer getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits. Unlucky dude. However, pint size just isn't quite close enough to get the job done. Deciding not to make the stupid dive. Well done, buddy. Great driving there. Ish has also made a dive into the pits that we missed. He has come out ahead of Trucker, but behind Danger, and Danger is on 4 lap all tyres. So is Trucker, also on 4 lap all tyres. Steber on brand new softs, so he's on to make a win here, hopefully. Now, that's what his plan is, at least. Make it 2 of 2, which we will put in for him. Someone's already done that. Great. So pint size still pretty close to Major here, so let's stay on board with these two as they're probably the closest, so we'll see how this fight unfolds as it unfolds. And pint size getting the move done because Major just took a dive into the pits. Steber also moving up as well, so that's made it a little bit easier for Steber to try and, ooh, that's a big jump over the curb there. Is not what you want to do, because that's what happens, because you end up going wide on the second. Well done. Now Danger through. Ish is now through as well. Well done, Nenson, your track safety man. So Steber is literally flying right now. So leaders into the pits, both Polehouse and Replipas into the pits. So let's see how quickly they're in and out. Repass is already out. And back into first. Is Polehouse going to make it? Because Pyro is in also. Steber is the only one that doesn't have to pit. Is he going to get out ahead of Polehouse? This is going to be ever so close getting into the first corner. Obviously. That was ever so close, and great pit work by the McLaren and the Williams. Is it Williams? No, it's not. Alpine. Sorry, the McLaren and the Alpine, getting them both out ahead of Steber. Steber on the softs, only got another 4 laps to run on them, so he's got no issues there. Pardon me, I apologise, guys. So Ish is going to be in 5th, 6th of this, right? There, I'm going to call it 5th. I reckon he's going to catch and overtake Danger. So it's going to leave 14 points in it, and 24 points between Alupalu and Ish. So that is going to bring an epic thing. But I have a funny feeling. Why is Steber just weaving like that? So it looks like Polehouse could be down in 3rd. Which is literally going to happen right now. Polehouse is literally going to tuck in behind him, so he's going to get the toe. But he's not going to have the speed because of the tyre difference. And the fact that Steber had DRS. I mean, Steber is literally going to be pulling away from Polehouse now. Obviously, the tyre difference is going to be huge there. Boomer down 11th after the pit stops. He is literally right behind Major. So yeah, Steb, ooh, Boomer nearly getting his nose in there. It looks to have gotten the better exit coming out of the Scari there. Major has run out of ERS at the same time as well, so this is going to play benefit to Boomer here, coming through the final corner, and then onto the DRS straight. He gets a bit of a wider line. Pintside is getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. DRS open for Boomer, and there he goes, he is away. Job done. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I predicted Ish would catch Danger, but that appears not to be happening here. Stell's only 2 laps away here. I'm not going to say any more because, you know, commentator's curse. Major keeping quite close to Boomer here. Hey Cam, yes, this is Sprint. It's the final 4 races of Sprint League 1. Oh, Major going ever so wide there. The title was very wrong there. I didn't mean the title was wrong, sorry. Oh dear. It is wrong. It is very wrong, isn't it? Let me change that. Because, you know, my stream decided to shut itself down earlier. Let's change that very, very quickly. Thank you guys for bringing that to my attention. It is... It was Japan, Monza. So, missing a bit of the action here. Everyone's quite spaced out now. So it's going to be a very steady finish to the stream. Well, finish to this part of it at least. It is. I am your teammate from Tier 5. Welcome, dude. Oh, Louis catching Mike here by the looks of things, so let's jump on board with him because it's the closest fight. Oh, Pyro's got past Polus. I missed it. How? How did I miss? What happened? I'm going to stay on board with this because Danger's catching Polehouse now as well. Polehouse is down to 4th. This is going to change things. So if Polehouse ends up in 15th, which is not going to happen. Well done, Stel. Sorry, I didn't realise it was a final lap. Stebber coming across in 2nd. Pyro going to be coming across in 3rd. Well done, the podium, dude. There we go. Oh, it's just getting across in time. And there's epic failure going on here. So Polehouse getting 4th, Danger getting 5th, Ishtar getting 6th, Chucker getting 7th, Wilt getting 8th, Boomer going to be crossing the line in 9th. That was epic failure going on there. So, he ends up in 6th, he ends up in 4th, Wilt ends up in 8th. Obviously didn't do it. So the total race, guys, is down to 36 points between the top three. 36 plus 4 is 40, plus 3 is 43. So between the top four, Wilt, Alupalu, Polehouse and Ish, we are at 43 points. And we are off to Hungary next. So we're doing the final four races of the Sprint League 1, if you hadn't noticed, Cam. Just because we're looking to finish Sprint League 1 and get it done and dusted. So we're 2 down, 2 to go. We're off to Hungary next. But this is an epic finish. And Boomer seems to be okay at the site, sorting out the grid as I do part of it at the same time. Mike Sand's going to win the next race. Heard it here first. I'll take that. I mean, he is in a Red Bull, so he does stand a fair chance. Not going to lie. I mean, he's got more chance of this rate than I do. So congratulations to Still Lipas for winning the race. Stebber getting up in second. Pyro third. Well done, mate. Polehouse in fourth. That's it. Next, we are off to Hungary. Yeah, on sprint is realistic. It's only on 50% that it's on equal. So yeah, it gives, especially with sprint with 25%, gives a lot more entertainment. I mean, tier 5 gets a lot of entertainment anyway, with everything that goes on and the amount of DNFs I've had this season. I think it's the most I've had in the entire time I've been here. So, but yeah, and you only get one shot qualifying as well, and it's a 25% race. So, opens things up a little more, a little bit more entertainment. I mean, half these guys, well, I say half, probably about 6 of them aren't normally in Sprint League 1, they're normally in 2. But we called some of them over that wanted to do it, just because, you know, to fill some seats. I'm hoping next year to sign up for Sprint League. Don't know though. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if we can get anyone to take over the commentating. But that's the decision to be made between the end of this one, because I won't be streaming, or I won't be doing comms on Tuesdays anymore after tonight, until we'll see what happens. It might be a new season, it might be not. But I'll still be doing tier 1. Tier 1 is my tier. And then I'll probably still be in tier 5 next season as well. because, you know, this year's been terrible. However, next season with Sprint League, it looks like we're going back down to one league instead of two. We tried two this season. It didn't work out as we planned, but everything is trial and error. Hopefully next season more of our social media stuff will come about as well. Obviously with work and everything, I've been swamped. Looking forward to Sunday, Cam. I think we're off to Canada, innit? So, no Ranger in qualifying. It's always a good start. However, as we've seen many, many times this season, does not mean a single thing. So, Pint Size seems to be in the lead, and it's back down to Ish. Okay, so let's jump on board with Ish a minute. God, Ish lost so much time going for that left-hander. Again, it coming back through the right-hander. That's my trick as well. I lose it through the left, but get it through the right. I don't know what it is about that right-hander, but I can take it with a tad bit more speed than most people. Ish down into fourth on his qualifying at the moment. Obviously, he is the championship leader currently. Mitch in second, who is right behind him, in fact, challenging him for time. And then third in the championship is Alu Palu, who is fifth currently. Who was fourth? Wilt, who's down at 15th at the moment, but that literally means nothing in qualifying. Second, Ish gets second position. Stell getting first on a 1:16.44, 6/10 of a second quicker than Ish. Trucker getting third, Alu Palu getting fourth, Mitch getting fifth, Mike getting sixth. Well done, Mike. Well done. Louis getting seventh, Boomer getting eighth, O'Leary getting ninth, and Pint Size getting 10th. So yeah, still in first, Ish in second, third is Trucker, and I mean the surprise of today is Mike he got 6th today. Major, I'm not taking that bet. And we are 5 lights, guys. And we're off. We are racing. We are first lap of Hungary, the 3rd race of tonight. Still keeping his first position. Ish and Alu find out. Ish up into 2nd. Alu Palu into 3rd. Polehouse in 4th. Trucker in 5th. Mike down to 8th, losing only a few positions. The only one that didn't make it out of all of that was AB. And then again, Pyro has no wings, so I'm wondering if there's a bit of coming together with those two there. Polehouse is losing positions here. He's now down into 9th. Louis is out. Louis is out. He lost it coming through the section and he's ended up in the wall. Polehouse going a little bit wide there. He's got Boomer crawling all over him. Alu Palu is right behind Ish here. Obviously these two fighting out for the championship. They are currently 1st and 3rd. So Mike back up into 6th. Major getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Pyro is also in there, both changing their front wings, I can guarantee. Let's just double check that. Yes, I was right. So Alu Palu is literally closing here on Ish. So as this happens, let's change things here. So currently, Wilt is out. Wilt is out. Wilt has lost it coming out of right-hander. Oh wow, he's lost it through that chicane. So Alu Palu is up into 2nd. Ish down into 3rd. Polehouse is currently 7th. Wilt is currently 14th. So as it sits, Ish would be 26 points ahead of Polehouse, and 33 points ahead of Alu Palu going into the next race. So it would literally be... it'd be issues if it stays like this. Boomer with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Dude, come on. Tut tut. So Wilt is now out. So Wilt is a DNF, and he is out of the title completely. Sector 2, we have an issue. It looks to be Steber. It was Steber. And he's lost control and he's spun, unfortunately. Which is a shame because he's had some good pace the last couple of races. Alu Palu in 2nd currently. Ish following him, and he has got Trucker crawling all over the back of him. Mike has a 3-second penalty for track evasion limits. Mike is fighting Polis here as well. This is really good going, Mike. Well done. Keep it going, mate. We're going to sit on board of Mike for a little bit, as well as watch the times with Trucker and Ish here. Oh! What was that Red Bull? So, Trucker getting past Ish. Ish now down into 4th. That's putting the championship to 23 points, so literally Ish would have to not finish the next race and Polehouse would have to win it for anything to happen. But yeah, Mike is chasing Polehouse here. Leon is just behind him. Nice exit there from Mike. Leon with a 3-second penalty for track limits. So this track really shows you the type of driver you can be. Because this one is all about having balls going through corners. The bigger balls you have, the more time you can make up. A little bit wide there for Mike, if I'm honest. I'm just sat here watching Mike, seeing how he goes through this lap. Seems to be driving alright at the moment. Nice and clean, doing very well. Good entrances, good exits. Oh, Polehouse getting a bit out of shape there. Oh no, Mike's lost it, and he was doing so well. That's it, keep it clean. Don't overheat your tyres, mate. That's it. Now just keep your tyres in temperature. Ish is into pits, he's onto his softs. He is one of the first ones. Leon is doing the same. Trucker has also done the same. That's pushed O'Leary and Polehouse up. Alu's decided to go on for a further lap here. This is going to play a vital part. Because it was to finish 4th, 7th and 2nd. 30 points. Danger's retired. I'd like to say I'm surprised. Binned it coming out of the first corner on cold tyres. Sorry, I'm replying to someone. So, Lopez is coming in. That's pushed Mitch up into 1st. He is still on softs. So, Rapus, still the Lopez, sorry. Alu and Trucker, and Ish, and Leon. are on 0 lap tyres. So, this should prove interesting. Is Polehouse gonna regret doing this? Because Stowe is only 11.5 seconds behind him. Oh, could prove interesting. So Alupalu Trucker, Ish has lost out to Trucker. Ish has lost out to Trucker. Where's Trucker? Currently, Trucker is in 4th. So, we'll see how this goes, but it could prove to be interesting in the title fight. So, Polehouse has come out behind Ish, but he's only a position behind Ish. So, if it finishes the way it is, 4th and 5th, the title's all to fight for. It's only 20 points. There could only be 20 points to fight between Ish and Polehouse. Trucker is catching Alupalu. This is not what Alu needs. Alu needs to finish first. So if Alu was to finish first, hypothetically, it'd only be 25 points. He would need, yeah, he's not really got much of a chance of winning the title now, unfortunately. Such a shame. Obviously depends on what happens between Ish and Polehouse, whether they finish, whether they don't. So we've got 5 retirees: AB, Louis, Wilt, Major, and Danger. Yes, BR, sorry, I did not see your message come through. The safety cars are off, because obviously being a 25% race. Ooh, bit of a twitch there from Trucker. And Ish has got a 3-second penalty, so is Polehouse. Oh, this should prove interesting. Polehouse has lost it. Polehouse is down. What's happened? He's spun. Polehouse has spun. He's now down in 7th. This is going to open the title up for Ish greatly here. Yeah, sorry. Yes, the safety cars are off during sprint races, because obviously the race distance for a start, and everything else, because obviously if it's a safety car out, ooh, Polehouse lost it a bit more. He's overcooked his rear tyres. Needs to cool them down a little bit. And he's also lost his M plate, left the M plate on his wing. So what's he gonna do? Thought he would. What did he put on the softs? Yeah, with the race distance and everything, BR, it would interrupt it too much. On a 50% race, you do need it on tier racing, but on sprint, it allows it to last that little bit longer. He's gone back onto mediums. Are you down for racing in the final race, BR? Because if you are, we can send you an invite, it's not an issue. You would, however, end up being in a Haas. So if Polhouse finishes currently where he is, Ish would win it. Aero in second. Yep. If it ends up the way it is currently, Ish would win the title. Let's jump on board of Steva, because he is catching Leon like it's... Ooh. Nice little block there from Leon, very fair. Steva tucking it right behind Leon here. Grabbing the DRS. Leon, be very nice, good boy. So Steva up to 5th, 6th laps. That's how that one's going to end. So after today, Steva will end up on 166 points. Currently, that will jump him up straight to 11? No. Let's say 166. Put him behind Stella. So dropping straight up to 8th in the championship. At the rate it's going. You don't want to race? No worries, dude. Not an issue. It was always there if you wanted it. So let's jump on board with the championship leader. Obviously he has Steva hunting him down. However, having a 4-second gap, 5 laps. Steva setting the fastest lap on a 117.9. Mike is currently in the points. He is P9. Well done, Mike. Keep going, mate. Keep going, please. Give yourself a bit of a confidence boost, because you are a good driver. Pine slides into the pits. I am going to bet that is a front wing issue. Yeah, it is. Front end plate. So, Steva is literally flying in the space of a lap, 2 laps. Lap, 2 laps? He's caught 2 seconds on Ish right now. I mean, 2 seconds. That is epic. I mean, Ish isn't a slow driver. I've raced against Ish, and he's quick, so's Drucker. So I've raced against Alu and a couple of others here. I mean, Stell's quick, Alu's quick, Trucker's quick, Ish is quick. Pyro's not bad either. Don't get me wrong, I've driven against Polehouse as well, I think. No, it was Ominator. And they were all rapid. But this dude is absolutely flying right now. I mean, not 2 laps ago. It's now coming up to 2 laps ago. He was 4 seconds behind Ish. I'm not. He's on 2 lap older tyres than Ish as well. And it's as though Ish is standing still at times. This is epic. I mean, epic. It's going to change things greatly because that's obviously going to push him down to 5th. Him up to 4th. So that leaves 25 points. 25 points. Ish was 1-1. Ish would win the title regardless of anything, even if it ended up on even points because Ish has won a race. Who's the Alpine ghosting right now? It's Polehouse. Okay. Yeah, it is a Red Bull versus AlphaTauri. But I mean, it's still epic. To close that quickly in that least amount of time is something else again. You couldn't put anyone in that car and have that happen. It has to be a brilliant drive. However, Ish has managed to keep the position going through the first corner. Heading down the hill into turns 3 and 4. Was that a bit of a love tap from Stebber? If it was, well done to Stebber because he backed out of it. One thing I like about these guys, especially the likes of Alu and Stell and Ish and Stebber and some of these, the respectfulness in their driving is like right here. The amount of people I know that you have to trust that. Oh no! Stebber's gone! Lost the traction. Literally nothing else. That was unfortunate. Where was I going? Yes, the trust you have to put in the driver beside you right there is unbelievable. And the way they were driving through those corners, it showed the trust to one another and respect as well. And you don't, Polehouse setting the fastest lap at 117.4. That's an epic drive. He is also on softs. I mean, can you count on one hand the amount of drivers you would trust to be in that position through those corners with you? Oh no. Oh, I just thought Ish lose it. And see, that's what we did not see. Boomer getting a 3-second penalty there. I'm going to put something to Mike in a minute. I want to race the last race, but I don't. Stebber just gaining a 3-second penalty there as well. Well, that's not what I wanted. So Ish has 3 seconds. Pardon me. Stebber has 6, which puts him behind Trucker currently. Mike has a 9-second penalty. Boomer has 8, and Polehouse has 3. Sorry, one second. Sorry about that. A little bit of a hiccup issue. Sorted now. So Ish is up into third now. And he is... No, that is... Polehouse he's getting past. He's lapping. Tell the difference in the tyres. The way a Polehouse is braking and the way Ish is braking. How is that not off-putting? Oh! Pint-sized Geezer has retired. Polehouse has just lost it going through the final sector. Ish is now up to third. Which puts the title at 30 points. If it stays like this, we are on the final lap, and it's done. It's done. So Ish finished first, Alipollo finished second. There it is. So Alipollo second, Ish third, Polehouse 11th. Yeah. Ish, congratulations, my friend. You have won the Sprint 1 Championship. Oh, 28 points. Hang on, 28 points, because obviously Mitch got fastest lap. And then Sprint is not in the top 10, you need to keep it. 28 points, so if you was to get pole, fastest lap, and a win, that's 3 points. Plus 25 is... He would need the win. He would need a full hat trick. You need the hat trick. I don't know if you can hear me, Boomer. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, man, I am back. Okay, I may have got my calculations slightly wrong. Ish needs this race to win. We got rain. We've got rain. Rain at Brazil is not the best thing in the world. This could literally just open everything up. So I'm going to jump on board with the championship leader. Who is really not doing very well right now. You do not want to ride curves like that in the wet, mate. It seems to have pulled off nicely for you. So Ish back up into fourth currently. Third. So still getting pole on a 119.0. Pyro getting a 119.1. Will getting a 119.6 in third. Ish getting a 119.7, ever so closely behind. Mike getting 7th. Well done, mate, on a 121. That flat. So first is still Lipas on a 119.0. Pyro 10th behind. Wilt 6 tenths behind in third. Okay, so the race is dry. We are 5 lights, and we are away. So the pit strategy comes up just when I don't want it to. So Pyro getting first into the corner, still Rapus just behind him, Will into third, still Ish keeping his 4th position. Pyro's gone. He is running off right now. The McLaren boys are literally fighting out along this straight. Who it looks like still is going to keep second going into the corner. Ish staying in 4th, Major in 5th. Leon is 6th, Trucker in 7th. Where's Mike gone? Mike has dropped down to 15th. What has happened, dude? He has no wing. He's got an entire course to do without on a wing. So let's jump on board with the championship leader. And he is keeping it really, really close now to the McLarens right now. Obviously, Wilt is outside of the championship fight now, but that's not going to stop him holding him up if he can. Obviously, with his teammate in front. and Major. Ooh! Was that a little bit of a nudge there by Leon? We are unsure. However, Major, Leon is back on the track without much of an issue. Someone else has literally just spun off. I think it was Major. Major has now left the session. So Mitch and Alu Palu are literally fighting out here. Now let's jump on board with these two. Oh! Polehouse is out. What happened to Polehouse? Oh no, he literally drove off the track. So, if it stays the way it does, Ish is in fourth. Polehouse is just DNF'd. That's championship. Alu currently in sixth. You would end up second. So we've got Danger out, Major out, and Polehouse out. So Ish has got DRS on with Will here. Heading down towards the first corner. Obviously he's too far back right now to be able to do anything, but it does put him really, really close to Wilt's gearbox now. Obviously coming out the third corner. Obviously getting DRS. He is going to be towing. But again, still not close enough to get into the next. So, don't know why it's giving me that view. I don't want that view when we're chasing down Wilt right now. And Leon is out. Leon has DNF'd. Where has Leon DNF'd? Oh, he's DNF'd going through corners 1 and 2. That is an absolute ass of a place to be. So, Stebber closing on Trucker here. We will jump aboard with these two because Stebber, I mean, that was one hell of a move. And losing ever so slightly going through the first corner. Well, that is just one of those things. Unfortunately, getting that early into the corner does lose your traction on the rear tyres. Steva sending the dummy down that fucking that straight there against Trucker. Sorry, mind my language. I did not just say that. That's impressive, especially with DRS open. You managed to go from right to left like that. With ooh, and that was Trucker just taking out a sign there. Trying to do exactly the same thing. I think that maybe Major kind of squeezed him slightly. Steva, sorry, squeezed him slightly, not Major. I just read your name. I apologise. And Steva has lost it going through there. Trucker has managed to gain the position back. And Steva has retired on track. That is unfortunate. So Pyro is literally running away with this right now. He's 2.5 seconds ahead of Stel. Ooh, Pyro just losing the rear tyre ever so slightly there. Let me just put the tyre position up. There we go. Stella's hunting Pyro down now, because obviously the tyre difference now, I think the softs have literally just died off. Wouldn't be too surprised if Pyro goes in for the pits. So at the end of this lap, because that is what I would do, is what I am meant to try and say in English. Louis getting a 3-second penalty there for track limits. And have a guess. Oh no, Pyro's not going in yet. Pyro's going to try and push these for a little more longer. Pyro doing really well here right now, but we're going to go down to these two because they are within 0.6 of a second. Obviously Ish wanting to get, as many points as possible. Ish literally diving into the pit right now. He's going to try and do the overcut on a few of the drivers here. Should prove interesting to see how that goes. What the hell's that? So Ish pitting a lap earlier than everyone else in front of him, hoping that the overcut kind of works here. Let's see how this works then. Is there anyone ahead of him going into the pits? Is Trucker? No, Trucker's going to go a lap longer. Alu's going. Everyone is going a lap longer than what Ish is. I'm pretty sure he did not want that. But is he going to go for the fastest? Oh, could he be going for the fastest lap? That's a little bit too early to do that. O'Leary into the pits. Ish having to take a line round the long way because obviously I think he just slightly outbraked himself. So the way it stands currently, Ish is in 7th, he's DNF, Alu is in 4th currently. Ish has definitely won it because Pole House is not in it. Ooh, little bit of a touch there from Ish, losing it come out of the right-hander, but Luis is very slow going through there. Still now within 1.2 of Pyro. I think Pyro may be going too long on those softs, if my opinion counts for anything. So Ish's tyres are going to be now nice and warmed. What is everyone going to do? Oh, taking the wide line there. So Trucker diving into the pits. Ish is literally coming around the final corner right now. So Ish is going to get Trucker here. Trucker's lost 2 positions, but he's probably going to catch Louis because Louis is on 12 lap old mediums. Ish is 19 seconds behind Ali. Is Ali going to be diving to the pits anytime soon? So Alu in, out, Ish is literally coming along the start finish line. This is going to be so close. Alu is going to still get out ahead of him ever so slightly. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. And there it is. There it is. Alu on brand new tyres, getting the pass done on the next corner. That was epic. Stell also getting his pit stop done. Pyro still on 13 lap old softs. This is impressive. He's got to dive in sometime soon. So Ish has got a 5-second penalty for speeding in. What the hell's happened? He's had to change his wing. He's gone on to... No, it's not. It's not raining. The drops have started. Has Ish called this perfectly, or has he called it too late? Called it too early? Or the Speedy's catching Mike? Is he going to burn his tyres out? I think Ish has called this too soon. Ish called this too soon. He's losing time over Mike already. Five, 6, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 9. He's called this too early. He's called this way too early. So Pyro has handed the win to Stell. Stell Lepus is going to get the win by the looks of things. Ish has called this far too early. He shouldn't have done it. This is literally going to throw the win away, or any chance of higher points than 1. Oh, just that 1 point is still enough to win him the championship. Boomer's in the pits. Boomer's also gone for Inters as well. Okay, Inters seem to be working because... Or are they? Let me double check this. So Boomer is there. Ish is there. Look at the timers. No, they've called it too early. They have called it way too early for Inters. They're not ready for that in any way, shape or form yet. The timing, I mean, they are losing time to Mike. Mike is getting P8 at this rate. Let's jump on board with Stell. Obviously our race winner, he is now winning the 3rd race in a row. What was DNF? Dangerous DNF today. Trucker is... Well, I'm the trucker. So Relay Pass getting first. Pyro. What a race by him. Maybe leaving it too late to get onto mediums. He is getting second. Alu Palu is getting third. Will getting fourth. Oh shit. Sorry. Ish is getting 8th. Stella's winning. DNF. Trucker got 11th. Stebber or also DNF'd. So victory is handed to Ish. Congratulations, mate. Well done. You are the champion of Sprint 1 for season 7. He's down into 10th. Still enough. So 10th is Ish. Being Boomer's above him. Just waiting for Ish. Is it Ish to finish the race? Okay guys, so well done to Stel Lopez for finishing second, Pyro getting second, Stel Lopez finishing first, Pyro finishing second, Palu finishing third on our podiums. Well done guys, congratulations to you three. Will getting fourth, O'Leary getting fifth, Louis getting sixth, Mike getting seventh. Well done mate, congratulations. Great points finished by you buddy. Boomer getting eighth, AV getting ninth, Ish getting 10th, Trucker 11th, Point size 12th, and then we got Steba Leon, Polehouse Major, and Denture all DNFing. But yeah, great racing guys, congratulations. So, I can now announce it. Ishtar has won the championship. Congratulate. I cannot spell. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for letting me be able to come to such a great sprint league. We will see how next season goes. It might be me or it might be someone else. discussions will be in place soon. If it is not me, then I wish you guys the best of luck. If it is me, then I look forward to seeing you next season. But congratulations, guys. Well done. Thank you for tonight. It has been a great 4 races. But yeah, this is Reaper Dude signing off for another night. Take care, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good one.